Welcome to Lunch with Lawrence, episode 11, featuring Ciddy Moore, also known as Ciddy, the owner of Herbal Ciddy, in the building. Episode 11. Ciddy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling really, really good.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
Good. I see you brought a friend with you to this podcast.
I did. His name is Bentley. Say
Bentley.
hi, everybody.
Hi, Bentley. Look at that. See, guys, I'm an animal lover. I allow dogs in too. No, that is what's up. Well, Sid, I am happy that you are here for episode 11. It just feels good because it's like, I feel like I got over the hump of 10 episodes, and then now it's like episode 11 on forward. I feel like every 10 episodes is like a celebration. So this is celebration to episode 11. You are here. I'm excited to talk about your business. You be an entrepreneur, and we're gonna get into it.
Okay.
So, Herbal Ciddy, right? You've been in business for how long?
For about 3 years now.
3 years. So, talk to me about before you got into the business. What were you doing?
I work at the post office. I did the post office for about 5 years, and it was just not for me anymore. It didn't fit my personality, and I knew that I just wanted to do something more and better and on my own with my life. You know, I didn't really want a boss or anything like that.
Well, what was the post office? Like, why did you work at the post office? What made you go to the post office?
Because that was like, wow, it was so long ago. Money, what makes everybody go.
Yeah.
I mean, I just did it. You know, it was a good thing to get into. You know, it's not a bad job. It has benefits and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was just a really good source of income.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. And so what happened? Like, what was the transition out of the post office? Or did you start your business while you were still at the post office? Okay.
So I started my business 6 months before I left the post office. So I did both for a very long time. And then I did actually start another job after it. It was just like a little vendor's job. Then I just realized, you know, I can really do this on my own. I should have really just went full-fledged and, you know, just went along with my business.
Yeah.
But I always am that type of person who likes to play it safe. But now, let's get a little dangerous. I play with fire a little bit now because, you know, with great risk comes a great reward.
That's right.
So I took a risk on myself, and it was the best thing ever. You know, I feel better. I'm healthier. I did it for health as well because the post office, it was really unhealthy for me and my lifestyle. You know, a little small girl carrying around 50 pounds of mail on your shoulders. You know, it was really hard on my body. So for me to feel so old at a young age, I just knew one way or another I couldn't work that job anymore. So.
And if you don't mind me asking, how old were you when you were working at the post office?
I started working at the post office when I was about 19 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was the youngest there, yeah.
And so from 19 to how long?
19 to about like 24.
Wow. I didn't even realize you could be that young. I guess I never knew.
You could start at 18. Yeah,
everybody
say that. They was like, I never knew you could be so young. I was definitely one of the youngest people there.
And so, like, I'm just curious, like, where were your routes? Like, where did they have you?
I was actually located in Stowe. So I was living out in Stowe before I moved back to Cleveland.
Okay.
An Akron area. That's kind of where I grew up around, even though I'm still from Cleveland. And then I moved to Stowe for my job. So it was like suburban areas, stuff like that. Yeah. So it wasn't bad. You know, like out there it wasn't bad. It's not much going on. A lot of elderly, old people. So it's like, it was fine. It was good.
So you were at the post office. And you were saying that while you were there, it was just a lot on your body, right?
Yes. And also like the management and stuff like that. That was like really bad because they don't like motivate you to do better. They like kind of are out for you and try to fire you. And I had like a really, really bad like manager and management there. You know, it was really kind of a mess.
Okay.
But the job itself, without the people, you know, people makes the job. But like the job itself, it was a fine job for me. Like other than my health and stuff like that. Yeah.
So while you were there, then you started the business Herbal Ciddy. Did you like where did the name come from? I mean, I know Ciddy, you know what I'm saying, but like. What made you get, well, okay, you said it was a health reason, right? So I guess I want to know with your business, like what was your first product? Like what was the very first thing you created?
Well, my first thing was actually, I was making smoothies. before I started skincare.
I remember that.
Yes. So got into smoothies, juices, and herbs.
Them green smoothies.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
So I had, I was making smoothies, teas, and juices. And then I was like, well, you always need a product to sell that you can ship and stuff like that. You can't send juices. You can't send, because they're all natural. Yeah. You can't send smoothies. So I was shipping my teas and stuff like that. But I'm like, okay, I need a bigger, like just to broaden your resources and expand your business. So I started doing skincare, and then skincare took over. Like I have no time to make smoothies or juices.
All right, so we gonna get into that, but let's go back to the smoothies and juices, okay? Because I want to dig deep into the business and like where your mindset was. So I may sound repetitive, but so you were still at the post office, and then while you're at the post office, that's when you decided that you wanted to have a healthier lifestyle. And healthier lifestyle, you started the juices and the smoothies, and then the teas as well, all at the same time. Okay, so you started the business, Herbal Ciddy. You were still at the post office, and then how did you get it out there? Like, how did you even market the business?
I market everything like I do now on Instagram. I have a lot of friends. Like I know a lot of people.
A lot of supporters.
I got a lot of supporters, a lot of friends that did support me. So like when I started my business, all my friends were like, go shop with Ciddy, you know, like try her smoothies and everything. So they were really, really supportive. Instagram was very supportive, and I was delivering them out of the back of my
I was about to ask you, like, how did you get the product? How did you get the product? How are you, saying getting the smoothies to people?
Yeah, no, I was delivering them in my car with my cooler and ice and stuff like that, so everything can stay frozen or cold. Wow. And I was doing festivals, fairs, trade markets, and stuff like that. Yeah, I was doing all that as well. So like, I made sure that my product did get out there without, even though I couldn't ship, there's other opportunities just in the city for you to get your name, your product, and everything to people. Yeah,
doing stuff like, just like you said, like different festivals and events and stuff like that. You just put yourself out there. So now let's get into the transition. Like how long were you in business before you decided to, like, I'm done with the post office?
It was 6 months. So after after 6 months and after all the pressure at the post office, I was like, okay, it's just time to let go. Yeah. 5 years is definitely a long time. And it was very, I can understand if I was there for a year, it would have been easier for me to leave. Right. But 5 years and putting so much time and dedication to a business, I feel like I don't care how long you're out of business. Yeah. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Anything in your life,
your peace is so important. And your mental health.
Oh gosh, that was
environment,
number
everything.
one, because I was really depressed. I was really unhealthy. My health did become an issue. Yeah. My immune system was starting to just let go. It wasn't a 24-year-old immune system. Going to see the doctor all the time, and the post office just wasn't making it any better. So I started my smoothie business, and when I did, though, I became so much healthier. Yes. I lost 20 pounds, it was really my whole life changed for the better, and I found a peace of mind and a peace of my body. So
now I got some questions. So what was it? How did you quit? Because I have a story I want to share.
But I was gonna walk up out of there.
what was your last day like? Like, were you in a place where you didn't? Okay. Did you ever get to a place where you couldn't sleep at night because you dreaded having to wake up in the morning to go to work?
Oh, for sure. Yes, I had many of those nights. It was just it was so bad. Yeah. But, so when that was happening to you, which is crazy because it happens to a lot of people, and a lot of people, they force themselves to get up to do something that they hate. Yeah. But they're stuck doing it because for them, they're at a place where it's like they need this job, and they rely on the job to fund their lifestyle, and they don't understand that your mental and your health is way more important than a job or a business. So what was your last day like? Like, what happened?
Did you call? Did you go up there? What was it like?
I worked. No, my last day, I worked, and that was it. It was really like.
Did you put in like a notice? Like
yeah, I put in my 2 weeks. No, I did everything.
You did everything you're supposed to.
Because
okay.
I'm still that type of person. I don't like to burn bridges or leave anything, because if it was, I thought when I started my business, you know, you want everybody to look at your business how you would look at everybody else's business, and you know, just have respect for other businesses. Right. So I did learn that, and I was like, okay, you know, I put in my 2 weeks and everything. But I forgot they have that like no rehire policy anyway. Okay. If I would have like remembered that, I probably wouldn't have showed up to work. But I waited until my last day, and I mean, it was really like nothing for real. Like I mean, definitely relief. Then I started another job, so I felt more relief when I was done with every single job and really transitioning to be a full-time entrepreneur.
Yeah, quick story I want to share. So with me, I was working at the bank, but the bank was my last job. I was 21, maybe 22, and I was in my real estate business. Mm-hmm. And the real estate business was doing good, where it got to the point where my income from my real estate business superseded the income from working at the bank. And I just remember, like, every night I was tossing and turning, just did not want to get up to go to work, right? So one morning, I was scheduled to come in that morning. I woke up, I decided I had on a t-shirt, some shorts. It was during the summertime, the weather was nice. I drove to the bank, walked up in that joint. On the way to the bank, I was playing the song by Kanye West, spaceship, something about spaceships. You know, he's talking about how he quit his job and everything. So I walked to the bank, and they're like, "Oh, Lawrence, what are you doing?" I was like, "Look, here go my keys. I ain't giving you on a 2 weeks notice," because for me, it was like mental. Like, I can't do this no more. And so I just walked away. Now, I don't recommend that for everybody. That was my story. I was a lot younger, so I still had so much a future ahead of me to figure out what I wanted to do. Yeah. You know, but just a quick little tidbit. So going back to you, health. You were talking about how, you know, your immune system, you didn't feel as healthy. Do you mind sharing like some of the things that you were maybe going through?
Well, it was like, people think it's not like a big deal, but like I had chronic sinus issues and allergies. Being outside for about 10 hours a day, you know, and working out there and breathing in all the pollen and everything. You know, I'm out there for every single season. So it really changed. Well, my body changed along with the season, and it was like almost like my body got into shock. So my body wasn't able to fully fight off, you know, the things I was allergic to outside and stuff like that, because I mean, it's outside. So I was having also chronic migraines, insomnia, can't sleep. I had a migraine that lasted about 6 weeks.
Are you serious?
It was the worst thing ever. So that was like my biggest wake up call. Yeah. Now, even though it had to do with, you know, allergies and stuff like that and sinus infection, I had sinus infections. I could not get rid of a sinus infection. I tried every single antibiotics. They had me on antibiotics for about 3 to 4 months before it went away, my sinus infection. And sinus infections are a really big deal because if it leaks in the brain, you could, you know, it could be detrimental. So, but all that time, I didn't know what was going on. I just knew I had a migraine. And then now, like, trying to figure it out and everything, I had to change my whole entire lifestyle. Yeah. Like, I had to quit my job. I had to stop being outside for 10 hours a day working. I had to eat better. You know, I went down to eating nothing but fish now and vegetables and stuff. So, like, 90% of my diet is greens and smoothies and liquids and stuff. I'm more of like a liquid juicer. Yeah.
And how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling today?
I feel great. I feel way better than I used to a very, very long time ago. And I noticed as soon as I quit my job, well, a couple months after I quit my job, my sinus infections throughout the years, totally better. Like, I hardly get them now. And I hardly get headaches anymore. So
that's good.
That was the real, like, reliever, not to have deal with headaches all the time. Because, like, after that 6 weeks, and even though I found out what it was, like, I would still get them for 2 weeks, you know, but it didn't last as long. So now a headache will last me a day. Yeah. If that. So.
Well, that's good. That is so important to just, when your body talks to you, people have to listen to your body. Pay attention. It's so important. It's so important. Like, listen, it's just so important. That's almost leave it at that. Like, I could go into deep, but when your body's talking to you, it's just so important to, like, listen to your body and go to the doctor, get checked up, do some research, change up your diet, stop, drink more water, eat more fruit, stay away from all the meat. You know what I'm saying? You got to see your body. So listen, I did we're going to talk about it. I did the vegetarian thing for 2 years, no meat. Like almost, I think it was like a year and like 8 months, 9 months straight, no meat. I did it like not slowly, but I just cold turkey did it. And I was on Instagram. What made me do it? I was on Instagram and I came across this guy's page that was a vegan, and he had posted pictures, and he was in fitness, but he had posted a picture when he was like, carnivore, he ate meat. Then he posted a picture when he was a vegetarian, and then he posted a picture when he was a vegan, like all three.
And those three people, you could see the difference.
Man, you could see the difference. And I was like, the vegan thing is a little too extreme for me, but I said the vegetarian thing, let's do it. And instantly when I saw it, I just stopped eating meat. But now, like you, I'm pescatarian. I have gone back to just eating fish and seafood and stuff like that. But it's not like an everyday thing. No. Like I could literally eat fish once a week and eat veggies other 6 days of the week. And I juice too, so.
And I fast.
Yeah.
So I go on like week-long fast. I just like I told you.
Yep. Yeah. That's dope. All right, so let's get back into it. So so you had the business. So 6 months into the business you quit, but then you started working again. What was the purpose? What was the reason why you went to another job? I
can say that I was still dependent on another job. After being, with my last job for so long, I said, I felt like it was more so of an attachment thing to, just make sure I was secure. Yeah. Even though I was already, but it's just like, it's really all about just having faith in yourself. Yeah. I definitely didn't see I seen enough, but not as much. But it's really about believing in yourself. It's all a mental thing, because as soon as I quit my job, crazy. It literally went crazy, but that's because I was fully focused on it. I was putting 100% into my job, other than putting 50% into my job and being tired from the other job. When I was fully focused, I feel like anybody can quit their job at any time, especially when they already have something going for them. And when you give them 100%, your job gives you 100% back. So it was relieving though.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
That's what's up. So you riding around, smoothies, juices, popping the trunk, pulling up on people, and then you started a different line. And what was that?
My skincare line.
The skincare line. Skincare line. Let that girl smile. So that skincare line must be doing real good. That skincare line must be doing real good.
It's paying the bills.
It's paying the bills. Okay, let's get into it. So you started the skincare line. Once the skincare line took off, the juices and smoothies thing kind of came down to a halt.
Faded away.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. So you're still, it's time. You still have to put your time into going to deliver and this, that, and the third. So the money may not be as beneficial when you are doing all that. But then we have a product that you could ship and sell. So how do you make the product? I mean, you don't have to give me all the ingredients, but where's the product made at? What's the what different products you got? Because they all across the table here. It's nice. So how many products do you have?
I have about 40 different items.
Wow.
I have a very large inventory, for sure. I wanted to make sure that everybody can at least use one item of mine, That was my thing. I want a skincare company. I want a cosmetic beauty company that everybody in the world can use. Doesn't matter if you're black, white. It doesn't matter if you're an infant or elderly. It really doesn't matter if you're male, female, or any gender you choose. You can use my skincare, and even dogs can.
Okay, look at that. Okay, put it out there then. Okay, so
hint.
Right. So I mean, it's amazing because your skin looks amazing.
Thanks.
You're in shape. You're eating good. You're healthy, and so you are a byproduct of what you have.
Yes.
So how the logo, the everything, what was that process like to get it going? Website. You have a website.
Yeah.
People could just click on the website, order. So talk to me.
HerbalCiddy.com.
Yes, HerbalCiddy.com.
So I created the name. I went through multiple names, but this was the name I chose. One, because Ciddy. Herbal, because all of my products is made with herbs. Herbs from the earth. Let's connect skin and nature. Yeah. We are natural people. You're a natural person. Everybody is a natural being. You have to put natural things on your body and in your body to stay afloat, really. It's very important. I created, what was my first product created? I created a butter. So it was a body butter that I created, and it sucked. It was awful.
Okay.
It was literally the worst. Like, I mean, it wasn't the worst, but, you know, I definitely had potential to grow.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, I'm like a little bit stubborn. When I was watching, I really didn't watch too many videos. I was more in the kitchen just trying. Just keep on trying, trial and error. So that's how it started. And then I started learning and listening from other people. I did get little here and there advice on YouTube.
Okay.
But I started making all this stuff at home at first, and then I could finally afford a warehouse. So I just got my warehouse last November.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And we make everything in there. Everything is organized. I show my warehouse on my social media because I am a very organized, clean person. I'm very honest with my business. Everything I take very, very seriously. You know, especially my skincare. Like, I make sure that, you know, everything is how it's supposed to be. Contracts, lawyers, all that stuff. Like,
smart businesswoman.
Yeah, for sure. And making sure everything is on my labels to let you know how to use the product and what to do with it. And even if it is for you or not, you know. So the body butter, I have serums, I have cleansers. Cleansers, definitely. Everything has grown from when I first started. And now
clearly.
This is like the set recipe for everything. Like, this is where it's at. It's not changing. The formula is not changing. It's really good, really lathering. I have skincare for, like I said, all skin types. Yeah. The sea moss collection is for especially dry skin, eczema. Sea moss helps nurture the skin. And then my gentle collection is for people with sensitive skin. That collection was my first collection ever. It has the least ingredients in it. You want literally the bare minimum of ingredients in any products that you use, you know, or to be able to read it as well, you know, so that has the least ingredients, and crazy thing is it's probably one of the most effective collections there is, because you don't need much. Really, a lot of people think you need this, that, and the third. It's really simple. Your skin is super simple. And then you have the Turmeric Collection. The Turmeric Collection is for pigmentation and oily skin. So it can dry your skin out, but if you have oily skin, it's perfect because it balances out. You always want to try to find balance in your skin. That Turmeric Collection is not for people with sensitive skin. It can be a little spicy. Okay. And then I have my Rose Collection. A lot of people love that. It's really for like redness overall and dry skin. And then my Matcha Green Collection, that is for anti-aging and sun protection.
Hey, this girl got collections on collections on collections. Okay.
Yes.
That is amazing. Wow. And so these are all handmade?
All handmade. Everything that you see here, I made with these little fingers. All of these have my own recipe except for my bar soap. Obviously, that's a different thing. But everything here I created with my hands. I did my research, you know, like, I'm a cook. I was military, post-military. What? A lot of people don't know.
Man, okay.
So I was a cook in the military for about 6 years. So it kind of intertwines with cooking, you know, like, that's why it became so natural to me. And it was really, like, easy when I was set in the recipes that I wanted, like, to keep it going. Like, I can make about 1,000 to 2,000 products a day only because I know how to run a line in the military feeding 1,000 people.
Wow.
You know?
Hold on. You say you can make how many products a day?
Oh, probably 1,000 to 2,000 products a day. It's super easy.
And you said it's super easy.
Super easy. And guess what? Just with one assistant. That's it.
That was about to be my question. That was about to be my next question.
I can do it by myself.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate me. No. Okay. I can definitely, but I do have just one assistant. It's not, people think I have a warehouse full of people.
You would think of all these products.
Just one other person.
Okay.
It really comes natural. Like, when you have a set operation and things how you want it to be done, like, ideally, you know, like, work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
So I figured out a good system for my assistant to do, and she gets the job done.
Listen,
she's great.
Systems, and this is for anybody in business, no matter what your business is. When you have systems in place, like a good system, and it's consistent, and people are doing what they're supposed to do, it can make things run so much smoother.
So smooth. Yeah. Like, I'm bored now because I don't have anything.
So I was gonna ask you, like, what's a day? What's a day like for Sid when you wake up? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's your day like?
I wake up, have my smoothie, go to work.
Go to your business.
Go to my warehouse, and I read my emails, making sure, there's no complaints, making sure all my customers are good, check on my assistant, let her know how we're about to start our day.
Yep.
Then I go fulfill orders. We fulfill orders every single day. Like nothing. We don't
7 days a week or
no,
just
5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because like the post office and stuff, but
right.
we only do our active 5 days a week. Yeah. Well, it means really 7, but sending out all packages. We send them out every single day, so that's never missed. And then we go fulfill. Sometimes it just depends on what the day is. If I have meetings or if I have content to create and posting. And that's the majority of my day because, like, content and posting and doing reels and stuff like that, that's a full-time job.
Oh, no, most definitely it is.
So, it's challenging because you have to learn how to sell the same thing over and over and over again. And then not like that, you have to make people believe that they want to buy it. They want to purchase from you. You have to convince somebody every single day why they should buy your product.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
How often how is your returning customer or how or referral based? Like, do people reach out to you like I was referred to you by such and such? Or
yes. So a lot. Like I have a good returning base, and I have a good new people coming asking about my products and stuff like that. A lot of
That's
DMs
good.
And for recommendations.
Yeah, that's good. That's great, man. Congratulations on everything.
Thank
I mean,
you.
that's amazing. And the fact that you said you're 27, and so you started the business 3 years ago.
Yes.
So you was 24 when you started this business, and now you've been self-employed for 2.5 years?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So how do you, let's just say, some big time person hears about you off of Lunch with Lawrence. I don't know. They want to invest. They want to scale the business. They want more product. They want to put it out there to the extremely to the masses, right? Are you prepared for something like that?
I am prepared for really anything right now. I mean, the only thing that I could say is that because I don't have a real personal lawyer. Yeah. Like I have lawyers, but not personal. So if I can have like a personal lawyer for my business, then it'll make things a lot easier. But I have lawyers writing up contracts and stuff like that. But that would be like the only thing. Am I ready to set sail and take off? For sure. For sure. But at the same time, there has some large businesses that has asked and inquired and everything.
Okay.
I turn a lot of people down. I know my value. Some of these businesses.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know your value. You know your worth. That's right.
Like I've had larger companies want to buy my whole entire company. Like buy it. And no, but I'm not doing that. Like,
wow.
Yeah, no, wow. I'm not doing that because like they wanna turn it into what they want to turn it into. And I did this for a purpose. Like I did this really for my life and other people's lives to be healthier overall. Like that's my main thing. So like if another business wants to come in and change anything, it's not going to be good. And a lot of times, like with raw natural products, they have a minimum shelf life. Like it's not that long. That's not attractive to a selling customer or a person.
I'm listening because my juices is going in my listen. I'm thinking because I'm thinking about Shark Tank, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean the number. I personally think everybody will sell their business if the number is right. So maybe the number is not right.
No, I would definitely get on Shark Tank, but like trying to take my whole entire business and just wanting to invest in my business is a little different. I'm inquiring on an investor right now, but I mean it's not money that I need.
It's not much. I know that's right. That's right.
Money wasn't, like the goal. Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, to live on your own means is really my goal. But money isn't. I need more resources. I need more people. I need to be around this whole entire world. Like that's the thing. Money. I don't need money right now.
I know that's right.
I don't care if I'll give you. I don't care. No.
Okay, that's what's up. Check you out. But there is a potential there in the future for an investor to come in and then even scale the business because it's like, I mean, I know you're saying you're doing 1,000 products a day, which is amazing, but then that's just 1,000 products. How do we get to 10,000 products a day?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does that look? How many duplications of you do we need to get to 10,000 products a day to take this business to a whole other level?
Yeah.
And so I always feel like some people are always content to where they are in business, but then there's always opportunities where you can scale the business, but you have to go about doing it the right way.
Yes.
And not just want anybody to come in.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And are you the face of the brand? Like, do people like see you, or do you have like other people and other, like who's the face of?
Well, I was the face, but I prefer not to be. I prefer, I like my work to speak for itself. So I definitely have a lot of models and stuff like that because it's a skincare company. You can't be only based off of my skin. You know, so my assistant, she's also my model as well. And she never modeled a day in her life. And I was like, and she's also my niece. So I was like,
keep it in the family.
Yeah, keep it in the family. And I was like, get behind this camera, girl, and I'll make you look good. I am also my own photographer for all my pictures as well. Wow. And I do all my own content.
Wow.
So yeah, I have, the crazy thing is, it's everybody that's like on my page and that I shoot, use my product, and they're all just my friends. Like, none of my friends model or anything, and they do it for me. They use my product too, and they do it for me to support me. So like, I can ask my friend, hey, come and shoot with me. They'd be ready. They're ready.
That's dope.
So like, my friends, they're really great.
That's what's up. A couple more questions before we wrap it up. Where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland. Like, what part of Cleveland?
West side.
West side of Cleveland? Okay, west side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had left. My mother moved us when we were young, so I'm like 7 years old. So people would say I'm not, but I'm from Cleveland. Moved to Medina.
Okay, Medina.
So that's why people say I talk like this. So that's why people say I talk like this. And then 7 years later, we moved to Akron. Okay. And now I'm back here.
Now you're back here. So how do you feel about the city of Cleveland? How has Cleveland been to you since you've been doing your business, and do you love it? Do you see yourself ever moving? Do you, you do? Okay.
I do like Cleveland. I love it. This is where I'm based out of. I get a lot of support here, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's not enough support. Like, I feel like I can venture out, and especially with the health business, as far as Ohio, ideally is not, hey, I'm going to go to Ohio for health. You would go to California. There's a vegan spot on every corner. Every corner. And I love it, So I felt like I would really scale high out there when I do my promotions.
You think so, though? You think so? Would you scale high out there when there's so many people doing the same thing?
Oh, for sure. Only because, I see vegan and I'm interested. I don't care what, like, as far as like restaurants and everything, and people who really struggle from skin disorders are always trying to find what will work. So if that product didn't work, they're gonna come and look for more product, especially if it's severe, So like, that's what I've never worried about. Skincare is an essential. It's a need. It's not just a want. So I can understand if I'm selling a vegan thing that's just maybe a want or something like that. But this is actually a thing, and my skincare has purpose. It's not frilly nice. Oh, it just smells good. Each item has a purpose to help your skin.
What's your favorite product that you use that you like?
I always say my favorite product is the scrub. The scrub, all scrubs, but my favorite product is really the scrub, and it's used in the shower because you can scrub your whole entire body. It has definitely helped me out more than any single one of my products, period. It helps lighten dark marks, soften your skin. You can use it for your entire body, so it's really, really nice with razor bumps. It's a really nice overall product, and you feel coming moisturized right out the shower. Like, you're already like moisturized, and it feels like you're lotioned down and everything. So that product overall, it has a lot of benefits, and it also just makes your body feels really good. And
so it's the sea moss. Is that a sea moss oil?
What is that? Serum.
Sea moss serum. Oh, so that's something that you actually
put on your face.
Okay. Do you have any products like where you take? No. Okay. So you put the sea moss serum. Say it for me. Serum. Because your boy don't know how to say it. Sea moss serum, and you put on your face. So, and what does the sea moss do for you again?
The sea moss helps with dry skin. Okay. It's a superhero agent ingredient. So it really helps with everything, and it has 92 minerals in it. So how you would say you would digest it, it's the same how it affects the inside of your body as well as the out. Because when you put anything on your skin, it absorbs. 70% of it or more can absorb into your skin, into your bloodstreams. So when you're putting things that are not really digestible on your skin, ideally, it can cause harm. So when you're already intaking sea moss, and you see what has sea moss done for people overall, just an immune builder itself, So imagine immune building in and out.
Okay.
So that's just like a double health whammy. Okay.
Do you see yourself getting into any other business ventures?
I was going to ask you about yours. I have an Airbnb right now.
Okay, check you out.
I definitely want to get into real estate.
Okay.
Because like I said, money is not the thing, so I'm just like trying to figure out what to do with it.
Listen, when you have it, you have to constantly keep moving.
You have to constantly
keep moving it. Your dollars need to work for you. You employ them.
So real estate, definitely I'm looking into. I know it's a big job and it is a lot of work, but I'm definitely interested in buying and selling an Airbnb, and photography.
Check you. That's what's up. Hey, hustler. Listen, the sign is up there. The sign is up there. Guest number 11. The guest number 11. She's definitely hustling.
And I want an event space. I want a lot.
Event space.
And a wellness center.
Airbnb. You said a wellness center.
And coffee, ice cream.
Look at it. And she just keep it coming. Listen,
I do want a lot of these things. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. So but it's nothing to it but just to do it.
Yeah.
And you've done your research, because it's amazing how you know what every product does. You know what ingredients go into it. So clearly you've done your research. So there's no outside of self-education. You don't have to go to school to do this. No certifications, no nothing.
Nothing.
You could just go ahead and just do it.
Just do it.
And so
like with a lot of other things too.
Yeah. So you got your website, you got your Instagram, and the business is just built. You will say the business is booming.
Business is great.
Business is great. And so now you're ready to you're open to starting new business ventures, and you're doing Airbnb. Now is your Airbnb in Cleveland or is it a different state?
Yes, in Beechwood.
Beechwood. Check you out. That's
I'm more of like a silent investor in that manner.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I mean, I have one, working on a second one. My partner pretty much kind of did everything. I just put up all the money.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that was me.
Put up most of the money and kind of let him, do the thing. So that is what's up. This was great. This was great. Is there anything else that you want to share? Anything got going on? No?
That's it.
All right. Well, so today I'm doing things a little differently. Typically, I always have a chef come in and prepare my guest lunch. But this time I think what I'm going to start doing for a couple of episodes is I'm trying to get with different businesses in Cleveland who aren't chefs, people that prepare food or have food businesses. So I ordered Dressed to Kale, DTK, Maya and Brian Kincaid, newlyweds, and they have a business that they had started some years ago where it was all about kale. So it's healthy. Yeah, see? Perfect. So, and since you're pescatarian, I had them also add salmon to it. So we have some salmon kale salads that we're going to have lunch. Dressed to Kale, everybody follow them. I'll make sure I tag them. And we're going to talk off cameras. We can talk about them investments, break bread. So thank you for coming on Lunch with Lawrence, episode 11.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And what's your dog's name one more time?
Bentley.
Bentley. Well,
Bye, Bentley.
Right.
He's not worried.
All right. That's